Hi guys, thanks for watching. Today's DIY will be on buttons. These are super easy to make. I look forward to using them in the future, so subscribe to see more. You will need Fimo soft clay. Cut a small piece of the clay. Roll that in a circle. Using your palm, flat out the circle. Here I'll be using my hairspray to roll the clay out. If you have a roller, go ahead and use that. Make sure that the hairspray bottle is clean. Now you want to cut the clay into a square shape. Once you're done, go ahead and cut that square into 4 squares. Take each square pieces and gently mold the side edges so there won't be any extra clay sticking out. Do that to all 4 pieces. The bobby pin, I'm just going to use the end and make 4 holes into the clay. Notice how the hole didn't poke through the clay? When we're done with this, we'll flip the clay over and repeat the process. Make sure that you're able to poke the hole through with the bobby pin, because if these are buttoned, we want to make sure we're able to sew through it. Now let's make the heart button. Take out a piece of clay, roll it out with the same process like the first one. And when you're done with that, take out a piece of clay cutter, or if you don't have one, you can just use a cutting tool and cut out the shape that you want. I'm going to make 4 of these. When you push it in, make sure that you kind of move it around so that it'll be easier for the clay to come off. And again, make a hole in them. Don't forget to do it on the back side so that you can see through the hole. There you go. And once you're done, make sure you clean out the surface. Especially, I'm gonna move on to a lighter clay. I don't want the color to bleed onto this white clay. Because we will be blending these 2 colors together, pick out your color and just blend it in like this. I'm just gonna twist it back and forth until the color blends nicely. I'm just going to leave it at that. Now you want to make 4 circles out of that clay. Next, we want to make a hole in the clay. So take out your tool. Here I will just be using a sharp metal tool. Just poke the hole through like that. You kind of want to wiggle a little bit so that the hole will come down. And now you're just going to mold it and shape it into a button like. Unless you want a perfect shape, for this one I am just quickly molding it because I want a bumpy like texture to go with the blended colors. And we're done. Apply a layer of gloss to make the clay look shiny. I'm just using a sponge brush, probably not the best brush to use for this. And just quickly spreading that through all of the buttons. You can do it on the back as well. I'm not going to, just so I know which side's the front and which side's the back. And if it's a little hard for you, you can do it like I'm doing here. I'm using a tweezer to hold the pieces.